What's up, guys, gals, growing pals? Just coming to you to show you my new toy is here. It's my new canning stove. This shit looks like it is a beast. It's got the regulators, all that good shit. It's 150,000 BTUs, which is 75,000 BTUs a burner. I already had to put my new canner on it to see if it fit, and it does. That's going to work perfectly because now I can can 15 quart jars at one time. Yay me. So let me take this canner off and show ya. Look at this. Them burners, it's all cast iron. They're freaking huge. Like, they're huge burners. So I can't wait. It came with the cover, little soft cover. This windscreen, I can just take this windscreen right off. It just pops right off, folds down flat easily. You see, I'm doing it one-handed, so. But yeah, the windscreen just folds down flat. I'm gonna put this over here. It came with one extra knob in case one gets damaged, because there's always that one that's fucking up and messing up. So, and then these sides here will fold flat for storage. So that is awesome, though. I love it. I have a feeling, and it's really sturdy. It's like, this shit is sturdy. It should hold up to 110 pounds. So with my full canner, the weight of the jars, all of that, it should be good. So, and it's easy to move around. I can put it wherever I want it. Eventually, I'm going to build like a brick encasing for it. I'll probably put it over here. Or I don't know, the gardening table is there though, but I could probably relocate that. Or just make a spot here in the corner to where I could put brick behind it so it's not going to mess with the fence between me and the neighbor's house. So yeah, there's my new toy. Let's go ahead and do the garden update, I guess, since I'm out here. You know, these blackberries are going crazy on me. They're just growing out of control. I gave them a lot of nitrogen this year. Picked all the berries off of them that I seen so they can focus on growing bigger and stronger. These cucumbers, they're starting to get a little powdery mildew, which is expected this time of year. So I might just go ahead and pull them out because I need this space anyway for my canning stove, I think. Raspberries are going nuts already. They usually don't start until September, mid-September. Look at all these unripened berries that are on here with the ripe ones. There's just clusters everywhere. These have thorns, so I got to be careful. But they're going nuts right now. Prime time, I got to come in. Hopefully talk the kids into come picking these for me so I can get my other stuff done today on my day off. But yeah, these are just loaded up everywhere. I don't want to get fucked up by the thorns though, but just everywhere you look, they're just loaded up. And they're about to start ripening all these berries that you see. And it just goes on and on. So I've noticed on this side of the patch, these berries are always the last to come in because I think it's because the house blocks the sun. But you notice where the house stops and you look over here, there's nothing but ripe berries ripening up fast. So that's my theory on it. I don't know. I was thinking about getting rid of this patch. But it's always doing so good. The only thing I don't like about it is the thorns. But I'll just have to put on some thick gloves or something when harvesting those. Because I do like the berries. The berries are really sweet. They're good. Alright, here's the cherry tomatoes. I got a lot of stuff to do. I just been working and dealing with the other tomatoes, making sauces in the house. So, peppers are doing real good. I picked a bunch of the green ones. Left some to get red, so they're still getting red. I picked a bunch of red ones already, too, that were done. You know, I'm letting my parsley go to seed here. That way, I don't have to plant it next year. Let's see, the habaneros starting to turn. Oh, my natapenos, I've already had a few off of these that got big. But they're actually growing, and this is what I'm most excited for. That's the no-heat jalapeno. And these are doing good. That's my second round of tomatoes that I just put in a couple weeks ago. So they're more 42-day type tomatoes. So I should be getting some tomato growth here in the next 20 to 25 days. Here's the cucumbers. They're just going nuts. This is the burpless kind. So there's no cucurbitacin. I can never say that. So I'll never get like a sour cucumber. They're not going to be bitter, no matter how big they get. But them are like the Sulongs. So they're supposed to be long and skinny like that. And there's the other tomatoes. There's another, was that a yellow squash plant that I put there. Peppers are doing good. They're just loaded. They're getting loaded with jalapenos, as you can see. There's going to be bell peppers here. They're growing like crazy. That's the second flush for them. These things have just put out so much. It's surprising, you know. And there's the other tomato that I cloned from that big bunch over there. So that's going good. I got other strawberries here. Got more peppers here. That's going to be yellow squash, green squash. There's my lavender. That's that big bitch. It's only one plant right there, by the way. Look at the stalk on it. I don't know if you can see this on camera, but look at that stalk. That's huge. Plant, as you can see, there's no other. There's two pots in the back, but one's empty. One's got a little plant in it, but it's not making anything to do with how big it looks. I'll go show you the other little one. I just put that there so the big plant can shade it a little bit because it was getting fucked up by the sun. But as you can see, it's only one little. I can take that away, and that's still one big massive fucking pitch. Let's see, you can probably get a better shot of the stem on this side. But yeah, that's just one. And then as I go up, it just keeps going. It's wide. That's all one. That's my tomatoes encroaching on it. Or it's encroaching on my tomatoes. I don't know what yet. Yeah, that's just one big bitch. So, I'll walk you around the whole thing. It's about 9 foot high. And I'd say, oh shit, almost 5 feet wide. But anyhow, here's more cucumbers. These aren't doing so well anymore, which is expected. That's why you just put more in the ground after they start getting like this, so you don't have to worry about it. It's the back side of my tomatoes. Bunch of tomatoes. They're still growing. These, they keep putting on. These are the indeterminate ones, so they'll go like this until first frost. And then there's the watermelons. I'm probably about to pull it out because this watermelon it's saying it's done. You see how the watermelon is, and you go up the stem and you find that little tendril that's brown and dead. That usually signifies that the watermelon's done. But something happened over here to this one. I don't know what it is. It started to rot on the bottom. And then it's the same thing. You go follow the stem, and you see this curlicue here. It's not rotten, or it's not brown, it's not dead, or anything, but something happened. I think that might be sun scald. I'm not sure. Because usually the watermelon leaves are covering the fruits. And it's not the case in this patch. And there's one growing. I got to go and sling that up with an old t-shirt or something. And then we got this one down here. And if you go look for the curlicue, it's right here. It's not dried up or anything yet. That's the closest one to that vine. So that's how you know that's for that one. And we got all these other tomatoes. They're doing good. These are the ones I just transplanted maybe 2 weeks ago. So they're getting bigger. They're going to start putting on fruit. More peppers. These things are they're going crazy. Got all these little, there's bees and stuff on there now, but all these little flowers and pepper buds, them are all going to be peppers. As long as it grows before the frost comes. So some of them probably won't grow to full maturity. These are definitely growing to full maturity. They're turning red. And then here's this patch. I think there's 1, 2, 3, there's 6 plants in there. I didn't let them get that big. I cut them down and stuff because I didn't want them overflowing over the fence, right on the fence line. So I've been cutting them down, topping them like crazy. This one is different than all of them. I think this might be an auto that I didn't know I had. Maybe the seeds got mixed up from when I bought them. I don't know, but that seems to be an auto because it started flowering about 3 weeks ago when the other ones weren't even showing their sex yet. So And then this is another big one. They're in ground there. 2 branches right here broke off. One here and one on the other side. So that's no big deal though. I'm going to come and trim all these lower branches anyway. They're going to go. I got to trim up this, get all these dead leaves off and trim it down and make sure there's a lot of airflow and stuff. But it's getting there. This is the side of the garden I usually don't show. But I said, fuck it. Might as well. It's a part of the garden. No use of hiding it, right? It's legal here. I'm allowed to do this because I have under 12 plants. So, might as well. Might as well use the benefit of the outdoors instead of having a $600 light bill doing this shit in the winter. Oh, yeah, there's more. I don't know if I said that, but that's the green zucchinis there. But that's the garden update. All of them, I don't even know what to do with because I ran out of spots. So since they're starting to flower, I'm just going to leave them like this. They all kind of leaned away in their own certain way. They got enough room. So I'm going to leave it like that and see what happens. Maybe drape it off the side of the table or something. But, oh yeah, my new strawberries I just put in about 4 days ago. They're doing really good. Them are called the Seascapes. So I'm getting them established so they can overwinter. Then next year I'll get berries and more runners and they will double and triple in size, so I'll have to put them in a bed somewhere, which I think it's probably going to be where I had the corn. I don't know. This is the compost bin I just bought at the beginning of summer. It's almost full. That's my extra dirt pile. I got to go and get the weeds out, tarp it up. Probably just put this bed to rest too because it's only giving off little tomatoes. That's where I've been getting my little tomatoes from that aren't cherry. But it's a vine, it just lays down anyway. My poor pumpkins, they've been demolished by the fucking squash vine boar. So I gotta go and pull out all of these. These are the zucchinis. It's still growing, but I'm just gonna get rid of them all and plant new ones. I'm gonna treat the area with organic soap, you know, non-toxic soap, get rid of the bugs, and then replant. Here's where the corn was. These are the new strawberry plants, too, I put back here. They're real little. I don't know if the camera's going to catch them. But these were just bare roots when I got them, a week ago. Came through the mail. These are the pumpkins. I'm only getting males right now. And then the only female I got, it didn't get pollinated right. So it died off. So I don't even know. And that other pumpkin plant ain't doing good. So I don't even know what's going to become of this. It's just growing. I'm going to leave it. And then recently I found out, I always thought this was a water line, but everyone else thought it went inside the garage because there was like a wood burning stove and there's a hole in the garage there for the pipe to keep going through. But I recently found out that that's actually a well. I could have been getting free water for 9 fucking years, at least for my garden and my pool. Never knew it. So now I don't know if I'm going to have time or the money before the end of summer or fall. Maybe next year if I'm still here, who knows. I'll get the pump going again. Get me an electric pump, put it back into the garage. That way it don't freeze in the winter and there's hookups where I could plug it in. And then maybe have some well water going for my garden. I'm taking the pool down, so I don't think that's going to be an option next year. I really want more garden beds out here. Pool hardly ever gets used. No one's swam in it in almost 3 weeks now. So it's just been sitting. But that's the garden update. That's my new toy. Big things are coming. I'm going to be canning out here 15 quarts at a time, so I can't wait for that. And I might bring you along with me. I don't know. It just depends on how late it gets. I only have today off. I worked on my day off yesterday because I haven't been to work in a while. So I figured, fuck it. I'll go in on my day off, make some extra money, you know, so I can keep buying stuff like this. Because let's face it, I don't get paid by Facebook or YouTube. I do this because I want to. I'm trying to make money off Facebook to help the homeless, but that's not really going too well. So I've just decided I'm going to have to make the money and do what little I can each time by myself. Hopefully the community catches on and wants to help, and they'll get out there and start doing the same thing, feeding people. But until then, I'm just going to have to do it on a small scale like I've been doing, helping people. Giving away jars of soups and stuff for the wintertime to people I see that need it. So that's where it's at. I'm putting all my sauces up, and then I'm going to start making like tomato soups and chilies and stuff like that in little pint jars. So I can give the people that they can just crack it open and eat it on the road, you know, when they're out there. They don't have no place to cook or anything when they're homeless. So it's just meals ready to eat. You can just pop the top and eat it. I mean, it wouldn't be a hot meal, but it'd be something putting in their stomach. So that's what my goal is. That's what I'm trying to do. Every year I can go a little bigger with it by myself. So that's what I'm doing. But if you haven't already, subscribe, follow me, give me some likes, leave comments. That really helps the algorithm and it boosts my post up. So maybe hopefully one day I can start making money. Because the only way I'm making money right now is through stars or subscriptions, and that just ain't going good. So I'm not making no money right now, but once I start, everything that I make is going to go towards feeding the homeless. It's not going to line my pockets. I'm trying to get a farm so we can do the community thing and give out free, fresh food to people who otherwise wouldn't have it. But I'm going to stop my rambling. It's been about 16 minutes, and this is the longest I've did a video for the garden. So y'all have a good day. Just remember, share my post and try to like, subscribe, whatever you can do. Have a good day.